Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're new here, I'm Natalie, and in this channel I like to share my financial journey with all of you. So today what we're going to do is set up paycheck number 2 for the month of May. It's pretty much the end of May at this point, and I have a pretty good idea of what this is gonna look like. So I'm gonna be filming this setup and closeout back to back, and we're gonna go over the first portion of that right now. So if you're new here, I am a single income individual. I have recently moved to the state of North Carolina from Florida, and I'm an HR professional working for a small tech company. I have the blessing of working from home, and I'm excited to show you how it is that I progressed year over year. I've been posting on here since 2022, I think, or 2023. I can't remember exactly, but I kind of take breaks here and there, and I'm trying to be more consistent, hence why I am filming this so late in the month, and you guys are still watching videos for March based on what I've been able to upload. So I don't want to just have those month, 2 months go by and not update you all, so that you can see a consistent progress in my journey versus me just showing up every 3 months or so, when I actually still, for the most part, do my budgets and check in, even if it is on like a Google Sheets versus here. All of that to say, I'm excited to set up paycheck number 2 today and see what it is that I actually ended up allocating for this particular paycheck. If you want to see that, please keep watching. So for this paycheck, of course, as always, I have my salary, and then I always have a line item for miscellaneous. In this case, I think this line item will definitely be for those $600 that I allocated from the previous paycheck, and I actually also have a little bit of money that I'm getting as well. Estimating this particular paycheck, because as you guys know, I use the end of month paycheck to fund the beginning of each month, which is paycheck number 1. And then my second paycheck is typically the first paycheck that I receive in the current month. So, and ever since moving to North Carolina, I've had different amounts of money come in through bonuses or projects that I worked on, and where I just haven't received an actual normal paycheck. I'm still estimating that, and I was hoping that for May that would change, but that wasn't actually the case, and you'll find out in the closeout of this paycheck. But this was the actual draft paycheck budget that I created. So my estimated amount was $3,455 with 99 cents. That's what I'm still thinking is around the amount that I should be getting. And then I'm not going to add anything here just because there's nothing that I want to add at this time. When I did my draft, I hadn't actually closed out paycheck number 1, so I didn't know if I was gonna have this amount, so I didn't wanna allocate it at the time I created this setup. So the total amount we're gonna be budgeting with is $3,455.99. And for my expenses, first is my electric bill, and I am a lefty, so you're gonna see me struggle here. Then I have the cell phones that I pay for, internet for my apartment, my car insurance, my Spotify account, my Amazon, and of course Canva. For my electric bill, this is due on the 17th. My cell phones are always due on the 18th, and then my internet, I think this is the first month that I actually know when it is, and I should have placed it at the bottom of the list, but it is now on the 28th, which is interesting. And then my car insurance is due on the 26th, as well as my Spotify. Amazon is on the 27th, and my Canva account is on the 30th. So when I did my draft, I didn't know my due date for my internet bill, so I forgot to add that in that order. So for my electric, I already know how much I need to pay, and that is actually going to be $69.94. For my cell phones, this doesn't change, so that's $125. For my internet bill, that's $49.99. For my car insurance, that's $201 with 69 cents. My Spotify is $19.19. Amazon is $15.11. And of course, Canva is $14.99. And I'm really thinking that I'm going to be canceling Canva. For my total fixed expenses, we have a total of, so for my fixed expenses, $69.94 plus $125 plus $49.99 plus $201.69 plus $19.19 plus $15.11 plus $14.99. So that is $495.91. So $495.91. And then, as you guys know, I expanded my list of variable expenses. So first up, I have groceries, then I have gas and tolls, household, shopping, eating out, beauty, clothing, and sinking funds. And of course, I always have an unbudgeted line item. What I actually estimated when I did my draft was $100 for groceries, specifically because I was gonna spend a few days in Florida. I didn't think I needed that much. $65 for gas and tolls once I came back. $25 for household. $150 for shopping, $150 for eating out, because again, I was gonna be in Florida for a few days from this paycheck. $50 for beauty, $150 for clothes, and $150 for sinking funds. And this was me trying to actually allocate money for that, which you guys know I am not good at. So that is what I was aiming for. And then for my total variable expenses, so $840 is what I was estimating. And then of course I always have a line item for my debt. What I was aiming for here was my debt. So my Mazda, and 3455.99 minus 495.91 minus 840, 2,120 with 8 cents. And based on paycheck number 1 and what I can see from my bank or my car loan statement right now, I owe $1,163 with 13 cents in my Mazda, so I will be able to pay it off fully by the end of the month. So 1,163.13, and that leaves me with $956. My plan was to not throw anything at savings or anything like that. Really, I was gonna focus on my student loans next. And as a spoiler, that has kind of changed. I've been thinking about it. I'm still not set in stone with anything, but I don't know if I'm gonna be really tackling my student loans as aggressively as I did when I first set this up, and as I had been thinking for a while. I still have to make a decision, and maybe I'll do a video of me like trying to figure that out. But yeah, 950 is what I'm looking for, so that would give me a rollover of $6.95. So that means that I would have spent $3,449.04 with this plan. I think this was, again, as a spoiler, you're gonna see in my next video, but this was me being very strict with. You're gonna have to stay tuned for the next video to see what actually ends up happening. But yeah, this was literally my plan for my paycheck number 2 budget, and I wanted all of you to see how I actually expected the second paycheck to look like. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you guys in my next one. Have a great one. Bye.